On pole position for the B final and looking for one of those 4 places in the A final. Daniel Brewer starts in pole. Alongside him last year's super heavyweight champion Andy Grant. Row 2, Sean Darling and Daniel Burgess. Row 3 currently outside those top 4 places, but in a good position to get into them. Tom Wantock starts in P5 and George Story in P6. Row 4 is a combination of Ashley Jarvis and Birmingham's Andreas Gutsold. Row 5, Callum Brewell. He's got the pace to get up in that top 4, the Warwick driver. In fact, this might be his last race as a Warwick driver. Liam O'Flynn is P10. Row 6, Thomas Brooks starts from 11th. Tom Goodwin starts P12. Row 7, Jack Williams starts alongside Freddie Chiddicks. Row 8, Kyle Roberts and George Varakis in P16. You got second, mate. Willie Tube's looking not too happy that he didn't win the Grads final. Anyway, row 9, Jack Chamberlain, P17. James Lovell, P18. Row 10, Jake O'Sullivan and George Halliwell. We're going round again. Good, good, good. Row 11, Charles Tessera starts alongside Matthew Robertson. And row 12 is a combination of Reese Roberts and Jonathan Riley. Row 13, Tom Dent. Went to school with my sister. Now races for Leeds. He starts P25. P26, Lucas Butalauskis. Row 14, Jack Laziniewski in complicated Namesville. And 28th is Henry Grantham Wright. Row 15, Richard Cook in P29 and Jasper Chamberlain in 30th. Row 16, Callum Henning starts alongside Sam Brown. And row 17, brilliant to see him back out after his horrific crash earlier. It's Scott Kelman in 33rd and Stephen Howes with the best dog in the paddock in the BUKC, Stephen Howes. 34 carts on this grid, Howard.
Absolutely, and it looks like we're good for a race start here, Andrew. So we look for the lights to go green. They didn't go green, so it's been called a full start. That's sort of, everyone was hesitating then, myself included, and it didn't happen.
Heavyweights.
Something didn't happen then. Oh, it's because Dan Ryle was still in the pit lane.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Dan Ryle in the number 6 cart was still in the pit lane. That's why. Whilst if you spin off under formation, they're not obliged to start. They're not obliged to wait for you. Sorry, probably be a bit unfair to start whilst he may have had just some form of mechanical or something. So yes, I think that maybe they. Yeah, I don't think the pace cart knew that.
These things happen.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And hey, Club 100 do a fantastic job of facilitating these events. They've run. Is this race 13 of the day? And this is race 13 of day 3.
I don't know.
The 5th race meet of the season, if you include the qualifiers. So I think that we'll give them benefit of the doubt, certainly. Some minions out there, good to see. Also, small world, isn't it, mate?
I know, yeah. We found this out on the party on Friday night. It's like, I recognise you from somewhere, Mr. Tom Dent. Okay, enough of my ramblings. It's time for a race. Round the final corner. Watch the lights. And we're green and we're racing in the heavyweights class. And the 25 cuts across. And who is going to make it through? No, Andreas Gutsold's off and going for some rally cross. Oh, there's a mess. Massive mess. Heavyweights, come on.
It's not.
That's the second, and it's going to be. That's going to be a false start, surely.
Yeah.
So for the second time today, the heavyweights have made a right mess of that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to count them. Not out loud, because I'll lose count, I think.
1, 2.
I've got 11. 11 or 12 carts down there to be recovered.
One of them's a minion.
There's a minion down there, definitely.
I think some of our Birmingham boys are down there as well. Is that Jake O'Sullivan involved in that?
Yeah, he's amongst them.
All drivers fine. That's the good news.
Yeah, no, it was just a sort of classic.
I think Scott Kelman made it through that one.
I think Liam O'Flynn might have been in amongst them as well.
So what'll happen now, folks, is we'll reset the grid as it was. We'll take the race duration down by a minute. I can tell my Tom story now.
Yes, you can.
So at the party, the brilliant BUKC end of season party that happens after mains, me and Tom have a little chat. We talked about their new suits, and I said to him, like, "You look very familiar. Are you from Sheffield by any chance?" He said, "Yes." "What school did you go to?" "High Stores." It's like, okay, this is getting a bit strange now. What year were you in? Turns out it was my sister's year, 2 years below me. He's a thoroughly nice chap. Gets even weirder. My mum's here today. She used to take care of Tom when he was like 3 years old at preschool. Strange world.
It is a strange world.
So I hope I've not embarrassed you, Tom, for
story.
telling that little story.
No, This Is Your Live Tom Dent on roll-up. Why not? We've got minions.
Big up the Sheffield 11 massive.
Exactly.
It's not a massive. If anyone went to Sheffield 11, it's not very hip.
Right. I still think we're going to have at least another roll-up lap because I'm not seeing all these carts getting back into their positions that quickly. Although,
do keep your tweets going. Oh, Jake's nearly run over James.
Oh,
he's a bandit. That boy.
That's unfortunate.
Let's have a look at some of your messages. Derek McQuillan says, "Go on, lads, have fun." I think that's definitely being done. We're going round again, aren't we?
Yeah.
Good. Deval just says, "Emma Jones." Yeah. Emma's there. She's doing a cracking job with Jacob all weekend and at the qualifiers as well. If you want this live stream for next year, please, to like all the sponsors of the championship, to anyone you can think of, tell them. We would love to do this for every single BUKC event. Obviously, we've had the audio stream all season. That's relatively easy to do, and I'm relatively cheap. But the video, it's a different story.
Have you mentioned, by the way, Andrew, we should just make a quick apology. We have had some technical difficulties on Mixler.
Yes, apologies to anyone listening on Mixler. We might have not had Mixler all day. Sorry.
No, we did. We did have it this morning, actually.
Okay,
yeah,
that's fine.
That's confirmed. We did have that. But,
right, let's see if we're good for a go this time. I think we are.
We are indeed.
Let's have a second go at this heavyweight B final. Keep it calm, boys. We need to get through this time. We're green and racing again in the heavyweights B final. The 1 and the 21 had a pod-to-pod contact. Are they all going to make it through?
Round.
No.
Oh, God. 1, 2, 3. There's 5 carts off there, but I think it's going to be called good.
Yep. And the 25 and the 1 challenging. The 1's had a brilliant start. Forceful start from Sean Darling, but he's up into second place. Dan Brewer has retained the lead. Andy Grant's in third. They're all filing through. Remember, top 4 go through into the super final. Sorry, not the super final. The A final. If they can still get in the super final if they get up into the top 10. And Andy Grant's under real trouble here. He's being attacked by a minion. The 28's got past him. That's Daniel Burgess. Andy Grant trying to shrimp a bit. I don't think that's going to work, mate. You're too tall.
Well, in theory, therefore, could potentially have a greater effect.
Maybe. I'm not convinced myself.
Oh, look at this through the last corner in the last lap. There's a minion, Andreas Goodsold and Callum Brule.
That's something I never thought we'd say.
Nope. Sentences I didn't think I'd ever come out with. I'm going to look for who's...
Challenge for the lead, Howard. The number 1 going to the inside, up into Christmas and taking the lead. Clearly, dressing like you're ready for a skiing trip is the way to go.
Right.
Because that is Sean Darling up into the lead.
Drivers who had incidents on the first lap. Kyle Roberts, Ashley Jarvis, Tom Dent, Richard Cook, Callum Henning and Tom Wantock. A race winner from yesterday in the Rookie Championship for Surrey A, en route to them winning the championship.
Contact warning for the 52 of George Farakis. Is this also the class where we've got a unicorn? I think it is, isn't it? Where's the unicorn? Where's the unicorn got through to the A final?
The A final.
Excellent.
Because it was Sam Nash, wasn't it? And he's had some decent races. So yeah, the unicorn's in the A final. Final.
Sorry, Howard, I've just tried to choke you there. Andreas Goodsold in the 39, trying to get past the 49 now. This B final looking a bit calmer than the sorry, not the lightweights, the Grads B final. I'll be honest, I have no idea what was going on in that race.
I was too far back to know what was going on in that race. Contact warning for Jake O'Sullivan in the number 30 kart. The number 1 is first. First time that's happened this weekend, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a fairly irrelevant stat, but there you go. Fastest lap of the race is with Andy Grant, so he's definitely pushing out there, Andrew.
And he's currently holding on to the crucial 4th place that gets him into the A final.
Did we have super heavyweights who got through to the A final?
Definitely, because Michael's in
yes.
there.
Oh, of course, yes.
Our Michael Gibbons and his lovely little face.
Look at the 39 here of Sam's.
Penalty for the number 16, James Lovell and ABC.
Apologies, Sam Spinell's 39 in the lightweights, isn't he? Andreas Goodsold. It is looking to get past Liam O'Flynn. There's a penalty. Have you just mentioned James Lovell's penalty?
Yes,
there?
I have.
Apologies. I'm keeping an eye on the brilliant battling. The minion of George Story in the 49 is just down the road, and he's got Callum Brewell, as we say, we believe, in his final race for Warwick, unless he pulls forward into the top 4. Daniel Burgess, I'm not sure we've seen this, Andrew, but Daniel Burgess is now... Did you see the pass for second? As Andreas Goodsold. Well, that was close to the tyres there. Andreas Goodsold gets past Liam O'Flynn, but they both went extremely wide through the last corner. Not quite as hard in the mouth as some of the passes and battles we've seen through that corner this weekend, but I'm sure Liam O'Flynn had his pulse up at that point. This is the 55, the 4. Actually, these aren't all on the lead lap, now I say that. But all of the karts in shot there, the 4 karts you can see at the back of which is Callum Brewell in the yellow helmet, those are all 4 position.
Whilst it's calm, I'm just going to take a quick opportunity to thank some of our partners.
Callum Brewell is was having a look into the boot, sorry.
No, this is more important I nearly said more important than sponsors. Right now, it's more important than the sponsors. Okay, it's calmed down again. Right, let's have a little chat about our partners, because I don't think we've mentioned them enough this weekend. First of all, 3T Racing. They run all of this. They make it happen. They do lots of wonderful things as well. So go give them a like. Club 100, of course, absolutely fantastic. Gets so many people into motorsport through the BUKC. I count myself as one of them. And if you are interested,
so do I indeed, of course, as well.
As the 42 of Callum Brewell looking up the inside of the 49 George Story, if you're not a student and you're looking at this and going, I want to go at this, where can I do that? Head across to www.club100.co.uk. They've got various different championships that they run across the season, and entries are still open for sprint racing, whether you want to do heavies or lightweights. If you want to be in a team, you can race endurance races that last for about 2.5 hours. And if you're in a smaller team, so you're in a 2 or a 4, and you want to do some of the style of racing that we have in the BUKC, we've got the brand new Quadrant Championship. 4 races, 4 25-minute races. It's all the details on www.club100.co.uk. Get in touch with JV and the team down in the southeast of England. We would be very happy to have you join us at some of our meetings. Alpha Timing, absolutely brilliant. We couldn't do commentary without it. We'd have no idea what was going on if we didn't have it. And if you're a kart club and you need a timing system, get in contact with Will and he can sort you out. 49, looking up the inside of the 26. This is the battle for 6th place. And the 26th of Liam O'Flynn holding nicely there. Contacts warning for Charles Teixeira. Let's keep going. MK Racewear up at Leamington Spa. If you're needing racewear anywhere, go to MK Racewear. They've got some great deals on their website. DizzyTwilight.com. If you need a DJ, get Dizzy Twilight in. An Ibiza DJ. That's all I'm going to say. And does a brilliant party.
Is it soon to be Ibiza?
No, I think it's happened already.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But it's only getting bigger and greater in future years. Birrell karts. So these Club 100 karts are all Birrell chassis. Very well made.
Yeah, they take a lot, don't they?
They do take a lot from our students, battering them. And last one I'm going to mention, Stu Stretton and all of his wonderful photography. If you ask me, one of the best motorsport photographers not just in Britain, in the world. Hashtag not biased. Check him out. You can find him on Facebook. And I think that's about it. Thank you for Monster as well. Lots of Monster has been drunk over the paddock the last 3 days. Anyway, let's focus on a race. Here's Andy Grant. Here's the battle for getting in the A final. Andy Grant in the 21 and Andreas Gutsold in the 39. Currently 6 seconds off the lead, but they're not going to be focusing on that right now because this is crucial. Oh, what's an O?
Sorry, as the number 60 just went flying off at Ashby, and I'm not quite sure what that may be.
He's gone that far. He's practically in Warwickshire.
Indeed.
Andy Grant now defending from Andreas Gutsold. Andreas has a bit of Super 1 experience. He's not slow at all.
Oh, and he's going to have a look inside. Look at this.
Oh, not for the first time. Oh my goodness, 2 carts have got through the last corner without one of them ending up in the wall.
Andy Grant not happy with that.
Our screen's just gone. Oh, it's back. Oh, thank goodness. So Andreas Gutsold takes 4th place, but let's just wait on that. I don't think Andy Grant was too happy. Andy Grant is fighting for his super heavyweight title at the moment.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get through, that's it, because there's quite a few guys in the super heavyweights through to the A final.
Important to keep an eye on this. Our leader, though, is about to go through the boot. He goes through the left, he goes through the right. Sean Darling also has the fastest lap of the race of 54.2. Comes around the last corner now. Sean Darling, it's been dominant, absolutely dominant across the line.
I think this is
Woolly
the last
Bully,
lap now.
lovely winter jump. Oh, apologies. There's another lap to go. Still, everything I've just said was valid. Absolutely dominant race from Sean Darling. He hasn't put a foot wrong. He's got the fastest lap of the race, 54.2. Daniel Burgess is some 3 seconds back, and actually it's still very close between Daniel Burgess and Daniel Brewer on this last lap. Keep an eye on that one. So, now our leader goes into the boot for the last time. Sorry, everybody. But it's unchanged in that sense. He comes round the last corner now, and now I can tell he's winning. Yeah.
That was about 4 dabs.
That was impressive in of itself.
Who's going to make the A final? It's going to be Daniel Burgess, Daniel Brewer, and Andy Grant. Andy Grant's gone. Where's Andy? No, don't have that as the way for Andy to finish his BUKC career, please.
He's off at turn 2, Andrew.
Oh,
he sat on the tyre wall. He is clearly upset about something.
Oh, that's... I really feel for the guy. Oh, I really wanted to see him make the A final.
Well, Andrew, my apologies again to the audience, therefore, because we may have held on to seeing what happened there had we have stayed with him. The question is, was it contact? Was it with Gutsold? Does Gutsold have a penalty as a result of it? Because if he does, he would be deducted a lap, and that would put Liam O'Flynn up into the A final. That's the consideration.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. And, oh my goodness. I've just seen a picture from the A final of the grads. We're very lucky we've not got an injured driver.
Yeah, that was quite a moment, wasn't it, in the grads? Anyway, Sean Darling.
Joel's cart on top of someone's shoulder momentarily.
All drivers were okay in that incident, though. Sean Darling then, dominant victory there. We are going to hand down to Emma and Jacob on the grid.